Let's get into our commander skills. Commander skills I have on the ship are Last Stand, Priority Target, Heavy HE and Sap Shells, and Top Grade Gunner to help this ship out quite a bit against oncoming enemies. Let's take a look at our armor. 13 millimeters at the bow, a small strip of 30 millimeters on the bottom for some reason. Superstructure 10, fore-ending 13. Middle of the deck is 25. Back is 13. Side plating is 89. 89, and then we have some section of bottom 30. Aft ending, aft plating is 25. Turrets 13, 13, 13. So this pretty much falls in the category of a very light cruiser. Let's take a look at our Citadel and where that is hiding. Citadel is actually above the water, which is bad. Be careful with it. Citadel roof 13. Citadel deck armor wolf 25. Armor belt 89. Plating is 13 here. Anything that fires is gonna go through it, you know? It's gonna go through right here. Our warship 13, 25. Our bets are also 13. Back Earth warship 13, 25. Survivability is 23,600 hit points. Torpedo damage reduction 4%. So you can see this thing does not have a lot of survivability to it. Our main battery is 5x2 133mm guns, 8.5 second reload, 2,090 damage on high explosive, 2,550 on armor piercing. Main battery fire range 14.1 kilometers. Torpedoes, we got 2x3 533mm torps, do damage of 15,867. Speed of 61 knots, detectability by sea 1.3, range is 8 kilometers, spread 61. And I'm sure they'll have much better firing angles than Forrest Sherman. Depth charges, two of them, 5,000 damage. Let's see if I can locate them here. Oh, that doesn't look like depth charges to me. So maybe they must launch off the back. See a little spot right here where they might launch them from. AA. We've got the 20mm Callions here. Mark 1. And Mark 2. Some Vickers AA right here. Some 133, so these same mounts are like Atlantis. 115 continuous damage. 1,260. Shell explosion, fire sector reinforcement 50%, fire range 5.2. So AA is not good on this ship. Maximum speed 32.3 knots, turn circle race 580 meters, rudder shift time 5.2 seconds, with enhanced equipment. Otherwise, you're looking at more of a 7-second rudder shift time. Concealment is 10.2, 14.1 when firing your guns, 4.4 in smoke, 4.2 when on fire. By subs, 0, 2.15.8 kilometers. By air, 8.4 to 8.8 depending on gun shell or fire. 2.0 or 4.4 when firing in smoke for a sure detectability range. Equipment. Main armaments modification 1. Engine room protection. Aiming systems modification 1. And steering gears modification 1. Just to improve gun accuracy and turning time. It's just to protect your turrets pretty much, that's why I chose that. Dash control party reloads in 60 seconds, action time 5 seconds. Def AA, Recharges, reload time 80. So-so. Smoke is short burst. So I guess the idea behind this ship is to play it at mid-range. Hope for the best. Get my signals on this. Go from there. Alright. Here we go, Dido. Alright. Alright, here we go on Two Brothers. To change this camo to be less dark blue in the final version. Oh well.
Let's get to it.
Dido is in the house. Here we go. The ship must have been super cramped when you were actually serving on it. Due to how many turrets there are. It wouldn't be spacious like a battleship, that's for sure. So this ship must have been put in the plans like 3 years ago, if you think about it. It takes them about 2 to 3 years to go through planning and putting one ship into the game. This ship I wish had been in the game a lot sooner. Why are the shells so floaty? Very floaty shells. Get this smoke generator going here. Feels different fighting the ship. I just feel the shells seem to float just a little bit. Not enough that you notice it, just a little bit. Maybe that's just me. Suppose this is supposed to be the mini British Smolensk or something. Tier 6. time to use some torpedoes here. If we launch them individually. Man, so much torpedoes. People just... Yeah. Check. Good, didn't we? Alright, I'm gonna edit a different battle into this. We are back again for the second gameplay. Stormy map this time. This ship is incredibly fragile. Available only for personal tokens at the current patch, or Mediterranean tokens, I mean. Current patch. I believe they'll sell it in the future. Or possibly just release it for gold. Probably wait until after this event is done, then they will. Probably be around 20 to 25. And they eventually release it for purchase. Hopefully it doesn't become a thing like Gorizia where you can't get it again. Here's my evil counterpart. Just to be clear, this is a short burst smoke, not a long burst smoke. Get. This ship just feels like it's good for its tier actually. It needs to be played at range, not so up close like this. You really don't have much options for that as your range is only about 14 kilometers. Alright. So much torpedo soup going on these days, it's ridiculous. See if I can get caught up to this lacrosse. As you can see, I only have about 14 kilometer range on this. Not as bad as Yonghae, but still you gotta sit there and do what you can. Yonghae is in need of a range buff. 14 kilometers like Dido here. I mean, they are related classes after all. A ruthless lot class, I believe. Something similar to that. Where did these torpedoes even come from? Is there a CV? Morgan wants to sit there and introduce more torpedoes in the game. With submarines next patch. Ugh. I miss the days when the game was just surface ships fighting surface ships. And even though we had RTS carriers, we still had some fun, you know? One reason why carriers were changed is because their popularity was falling as a class. Dido does perform decently, you just gotta play her in more of a support role. Is it a 10 out of 10 ship? No. But for historical value and for its role, I would put it at an 8 out of 10 for me. Just wish that it wasn't so easy to get sunk in this. Otherwise, you know, I think this is a decent ship, and just as a quick reminder on how to obtain it for the current patch, it's available under the Gibraltar Pillars. you can get 30 tokens out of here, 30 tokens out of here, 30 tokens out of here, or even 30 tokens out of here if you want. But in order to get both Dido and Canarius, you're going to have to sit there and chug out money for one of these, because you only can earn about 100 or so tokens in this patch. Otherwise, yeah, you can see that they're trying to get you to get the firepower bundle nonsense. Ugh, bunch of nonsense with this game. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see ya in the next one. Be good. Be well. Thanks.